All right, so we just got a new vacuum. We're gonna go and show you guys why this is probably the best value vacuum you can probably get. I just hit myself with it. Let's get into it. First, to start off with the unboxing experience. So first, when you unbox it, you have everything laid out perfectly. You have everything in pieces. You have all your accessories, your charger, the battery. You know, filters are included. It also has the rod, the different part attachments that you can apply to, like the different hose nozzles, I guess you could say, nozzles. And then you have your base as well for like hooking it on the wall mount, I guess you could say. This one does not have a charging pin, so you have to charge it manually. Now the battery life says it should last about up to 40 minutes on a single charge, which is pretty good. That should last obviously a whole quick clean, I guess you could say. So battery life is pretty good. I've been using this for about 2.5 weeks or so. This is honestly one of my favorite vacuum cleaners ever. Not only is it quiet, but it's super lightweight. It has a comfortable little handle here. All your controls are on the top. Your power on and off button as well as your modes. I wish it would tell you what mode you are. Like if this was an LED display, it looks like it, but it's not. Or if it lit up here, but you kind of just have to guess based off of the sound, and it does get louder a little bit. But let's go and show you the 3 different sound on this when you're using it. You know, the LVAC-200 is really nice. It has a removable battery, which obviously you can charge with the like DC input right there. It takes about, I think I did a test on it from fully dead. I think it took about 3 hours to fully charge, 3 or 4, somewhere around there, which is not too bad. It would be nice if it had the contact pin so you could just charge it on the wall, but also it's not good to charge it constantly. So I guess it just depends, but I had no issues. Like I don't have to worry about this dying on me. If it is getting close to dying, then I'll just remember to charge it. And I used it for the first time until it died, and then I charged it. We did the full drain test, and right now we've been using it for the past week, and it hasn't really died at all yet. We did light cleanups for the hallway, so hardwood. This is what I mostly use it for, and it does a really good job. So the best possible bet you can use with this type of vacuum is if you're in a dorm room, you're a college student or something like that, you have a lot of area rugs or just hardwood floor, this is the best vacuum you could probably get. You don't have to buy a huge vacuum. You don't have to buy an expensive vacuum like a Shark or a Dyson in order to get simple things done. I think this is one of the best bets to get, and I actually had their previous model, which is a little bit bulkier, a little bit bigger, a little more powerful, yes, but honestly I prefer this lightweight design because it's essentially the same thing. The only thing that this feature isn't missing, the only feature that this is missing is obviously the contact base and the auto mode. I didn't really like the auto mode on the other feature, but I did like the LED display. It told you like what percentage you're at, the volume decibel meter, and I think it probably showed you the filter life or something like that. This one has one type of filter and it's on the top, and it'll blow out on the sides here whenever you have it turned on. So it'll spin this here in the inside. It'll show you, and it looks really cool that you can see this transparently. It shows you the max fill range here on the cylinder, I guess you could say, and it has a one-touch empty base, so you don't have to worry about it. You can actually take out the entire little cylinder itself and then take this out instead of taking the entire vacuum out and awkwardly trying to dump it out. So it's really nice to use. This is also able to stand on its own, which is a really nice plus in case you're busy or you need to pick something up. You don't have to worry about it falling or dragging on the ground like some of the other models, because actually the Pro model that I had was not able to do that. So this model is able to do that, stand on its own, which I appreciate. It has LEDs on that, which I really prefer. I'm glad that they kept it because it's really easy to see, you know, all the dust or dirt, grime, hair on the hardwood. So it's super easy to actually tell, and you don't have to have a bunch of lights on. So I think it's really nice that that still has that feature. It's at a certain degree and a certain angle to be able to see that a lot better. Been cutting my hair because I still cut my hair. When I do that, obviously there's a bunch of hair left over on the ground, and I don't like to use a broom because it takes way longer to do that than it does with this. With this, it's way faster. It picks it all up easily, and it doesn't get tangled because it has a tangle-free brush motor, I guess you could say. And you can even take it out, remove it completely easier than a bunch of the other vacuums. So super easy to maintenance for that part. And you don't have to worry about it tangling. So far I've been using it, like I said, for 2 weeks and we don't have any hair on it. So that's really nice that it did a really good job when it came to that. When it comes to actually picking up like dirt and debris when it comes to hardwood, perfect. On carpet, it does a decent job. It's not meant for a deep clean, so you're not going to get deep within the carpet itself, but it's good for like everything on the surface to make it look. So every once in a while, if you have mostly carpet, I wouldn't really recommend it like all the time. It is a really good unit nonetheless. Without further ado, this one is retailed for about under $150. I think normally it's $150 MSRP, and then you can get it on sale for like $120, $100, somewhere around there, but I think it's really well worth it. I haven't used the rest of the attachments on it yet, but usually another good pointer is whenever you're cleaning a car, that's what I usually use this type of vacuum for as well, because it's completely wireless. You don't have to worry about any cables or anything like that. And it's pretty easy to take with you to go clean your car. Levoit, you did a really good job when it came to this. If you guys want to check it out, link is in the description down below. If you're mostly on hardwood or you just have a few rugs with hardwood, this is going to be really good. This is going to be the perfect vacuum for you. So without further ado, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And most importantly, that it's quiet.